Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, L7 Centaur Codes. So I have this goal that I want to share with you. It's a goal to support my family through YouTube and sharing my gifts of what I know through meditation, what I know spiritually, teaching things that I've learned gnostically through years and years of meditation, and also doing tarot readings because I think it's fun. I also create artwork and all this other stuff, but for this channel, my goal right now is to get to 500 subscribers. I'm currently at 324. Actually, let's make this goal bigger. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to be doing a tarot reading a day until I get to that. So help me. I love you. I'm lighting this candle for our third eye chakra, the collective that is watching here. This is in regards to intuition, insight, perception, and the ability to see beyond surface reality. And I'm I'm bringing spirit in here to join us so that we can get a collective reading and just check in to see what's happening in the collective and the energies, right? I don't know what this reading is going to be about. I did a little bit of a morning meditation earlier, and I have an inkling. However, I want to see what comes out through this. And also in this moment, while I light this candle, if you could just join me in connecting with your spirit team so that they can meet us here and that we can get into these energies to help us move forward and grow to our best ability. Okay, so while I light this, we're going to do that together. I light this to keep the intuition happening, clear channels coming for light, the best, highest good, the best, highest growth forward. What does this collective need to hear now? Okay. Okay, they are here. They've entered the chat. Okay. Let me put this in. Oh, I got a little wax on my finger. I just heard the word wax museum. Maybe you have like a desire to go see a wax museum, or perhaps you've been to a wax museum, or maybe you make candles, something with wax. Also, this is reminding me of like the waxing and waning of the moon cycles. And so perhaps you were born on a waxing moon. It's fun to go look and see what type of moon you were born on. If you type in your date, the internet will tell you. Anyway, I open the session up and say thank you to Spirit. And I'm also going to light an incense stick for all of the ancestors that came before us, all of our spirit guides, all that are here to join us for our highest, best, good growth forward. Our angels, our ancestors, way showers, ascended masters, spirit guides, whatever you want to call your team, just all of the team that are here that have done this before, that know what we're going through and are here to help. Okay, because let's get real here. This earth life is a little bit dense at times, although we're moving into a less dense reality. So things are going to hopefully start to get lighter and easier as we shift our consciousness into a more expanded field. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. I'm just cleansing this energy. Cleansing the energy. Cleansing the energy, girl. Okay. Now, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I told you about my goal. Also want to show you my nails that I just did. So I painted these myself. They're cute, right? Got like the sun. We're repping the sun, moon, third eye. Stars, also the evil eye, which is warding off any evil. So no evil eye is welcome here, darling. Okay. But you know, haters gonna hate. So if haters want to watch, cross watchers weren't gonna watch. All right, we're protected here. And just to let you know that whatever energy is sent will always be alchemized for the expansion and growth of the collective. Okay, which is moving into unconditional love, trust, grace, all these things, okay? All right, Spirit, thanks for being here, first of all. Let's get a message for the collective, okay? You know, I consider myself part of this collective too, although this reading is for whoever is watching, and you know, I'm also watching. So why would I separate myself, right? So Here we go, Spirit. Let's tap in to see what's happening in the spirit realm today. What does the team need to know? What does the collective need to know? Come through, Spirit. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we've got the Tower. First card out, the Tower. Ooh, second card out, Justice. Okay, so this is looking like an interesting reading. Let's get one more, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, they're saying take this one. Okay. Oh, Six of Wands. Okay, so, you know, it's interesting because I was just pulling some cards last night, and this seems to be an energy that is wanting to be known by you guys who are watching, and just, this is a thing that's happening, okay? And bottom of the deck is Three of Cups energy. So I always see the bottom of the deck as like the challenge energy. So let's get real here. You want community and connection, okay? That's understandable. And for a very long time, Spirit is saying that something has been hindering you from having that. Okay, well, let's get into it, all right? The Tower. The Tower mixed with Justice. So the Tower, in this case, I'm reading this Tower as you have... Okay, alrighty then. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. It was about the busing situation for my children's like school zone. And this is another thing I want to tell. This is a message from Spirit. So I am under the knowing that we live in a coded reality. Okay. What else is coded? Computers. Okay. So you'll start to see synchronicities around you all the time. And the codes will show you that this is basically a cyclical reality. It's patterned, all of these things. And so then what's the purpose, right? In my mind, it isn't a simulation just for the fun of it. It is a consciousness developer. So we're here to grow our consciousness. Okay, that is the main goal here. However, we also interact, right, with other beings. So this Tower is something that happened to you. Something with time, threes are really important here. So I'm noticing that there's 3 swirls on here. And also I just heard 11. So 3/11. So March 11th might be a thing for you. Well, yeah, because 3/11. So March 11th might be a thing for you. Or no, November 3rd might be a thing for you. Anyway, something happened, okay? Someone did some shit to you, all right? This is giving that something maniacal happened and you found out about it, okay? And Spirit is saying, no fear, darling, because you stayed upright through this and you witnessed, but you didn't let it, you learned, you grew, you got the lessons you needed from that. Pardon me, that is confirmation from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let me just do a little, thank you, Spirit. Okay. And justice is being served now. Okay. So it's giving that someone, okay, I just heard someone stole your accolades. I don't know what that means, but you do. And you did some work. You did some energy. You have done some things, produced some things in this world that you have not gotten credit for. And Spirit is like, no, we're bringing in the justice and we're bringing it with a sword. Look at how she's like packing the sword behind her. She's like, girl, I got this sword on me as if it's like a bazooka. Okay. And I'm going to use it. And I also got the scales of justice, which is the 11. And what is an 11? 2 towers, right? So justice is coming for this whole situation, and you are going to be lifted up, and people are going to see that it was you all along, babe. It was you. You were the fucking one, okay? You were the one. yeah, you're going to get your just desserts, if you will, and you're going to be celebrated. All right. So you've been working really hard in the scenes, behind the scenes. You've been grinding away. Maybe you do creative things. Maybe you do music. Maybe you just whatever it is. Okay. Whatever you love, whatever your passion is that you do, but you just don't seem to like get recognized for it. You just never are getting recognized, right? It's like giving this feeling like, hello, when is someone going to see, right? Whether or not you're shadow banned, whether or not there's literally I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of crazy things in this world, and perhaps there is like a whole group that are going against you, okay? That are wanting to keep you in this tower state. Perhaps they were hoping for your downfall, and you just won't fall. You just keep going, and justice is here because you have gotten through these cycles, okay? And it's like, this is like 3 cycles of this same BS that has happened to you. And now Spirit is like, you're not going to F with my chosen one, okay? Because I'm coming in with my sword of justice, and this person is going to be seen now for what they've done. They're going to be seen holding their own purpose, okay? And the 3 of Cups is coming in for you because you are going to be celebrated, darling. It's like giving champagne toasts. It's giving the community connection you always wanted. This is sort of a little bit resonating with our reading from yesterday about how, you were born into like the wrong family and got pushed down, okay? And this is sort of like, feels like a continuation of that, if you will, where it's like the energy you've been carrying. But people just like to push you down and not give you credit. And that is so jacked up to Spirit that this is no longer going to happen. Your Spirit team is stepping in here and they're like, no, okay? My cat is going to be, first of all, you might resonate with Bastet or Ancient Egypt. I do. I love Ancient Egypt. The god Ra is coming up, which is radioactivity. It means you're charged up, baby. So, because Ra is the sun and the sun charges us up, okay? It can also deplete us, but when you know how to work with it, it definitely invigorates. Okay. Anyway, on to this. Yeah. So this is like the main message here. Yeah, I want to see if Spirit wants to give anything else right now. Okay. They want me to get this decks out. Well, let's hear more about the Tower. Okay. Maybe you know, but I want to know. This is, in the future here. Okay, first of all, the moon is happening, okay? So, this stuff had been hidden from you for this stuff was hidden from you, okay? For a lot of these cycles, you just didn't even know why. You didn't know why your energy was being depleted. You didn't know why you weren't getting venerated, if you will. You didn't know why, and so it's also giving a little bit like Spirit used this to sort of wake you up. So it was like you were sleeping, even though you were doing the work and doing the things. You were also a little bit unaware to the fact that this stuff was happening. And so this tower that happened to you is like woke you right up. And now you're like, okay, your Spirit team's like, okay, my guy, my girl knows what's up now. So now we can get involved, right? Yes, I also see the Hanged Man. So Spirit is also giving you like new perspectives on life through this whole thing, which is amazing. Yeah, that might even be part of your justice, okay? That the Hangman is reversed, right? So essentially it's like new perspectives, but also, so it's like you let go of things, you're surrounding things, but your Spirit team is like, nah, I'm not going to let go of this, okay? Because you are a very kind-hearted person. I can tell this. Your heart is pure, baby. If you're in my collective, your heart is pure. You just want the best for everyone. You just want peace. Your main goal in life is community, connection, and just fucking to like vibe high with people and just be like, yo, this is fun. Let's chill, right? And yeah, so I mean, I'm not even going to keep doing it because they're telling me to use this card next, which is the King of Pentacles, okay? So your Spirit team is like, this ain't going to happen, so guess what we're going to do? We're bringing in the King of Pentacles to balance the fucking scales, baby. And Also, it's giving this is your energy too. They've also used the situation alchemically for your good, where you're able now to be like really balanced in your energy, um, which is amazing. So, you know, we go through things and almost like, yeah, you stuff was done dirty to you, but you also learned your lessons through it and you alchemized it and you grew your heart capacity. You grew your capacity to balance the waters and be very, equal in thinking, right? But this thing that is coming is literally going to balance everything. I see that the scales are being balanced. Justice is being served. And your spirit team is not going to let it go. They know that you're okay with like letting it go and moving on, but they're like, no, my baby did all this hard work. My baby has done all this and she deserves to be a king of pentacles. All right. So this is like money coming in. This is like the people that used to like put you down are now going to see you like being like, yeah, see, this is what's up. Watch what we've created in the spirit. Okay. And people are going to be celebrating you and it's going to be like a balancing. Also the next card is the Seven of Swords. So this is definitely some sneaky shit that was going on behind you, behind your back. Some sneaky ass shit was going on behind your back, girl, boy, whoever you are. I love you, my little L7 centaur, my little Pegasus, my little centurion, my little balanced being of inner beauty and bliss. Yeah, so they fully got away with this shit 2 times. But this 3rd time, Spirit's like, no, nope. The 3rd time was the charm, baby. And you're so anchored in who you are and in your truth that this person, I don't even know exactly what's happening, but they're not even going to be able to keep sneaking around and saying all this bullshit behind your back because your energy proves the reality of who you are. Okay, it speaks for itself. And boy, you are a high priestess. Okay, you're very intuitive. Spirit has used this whole thing to build your intuition, and news is coming in that is going to have you sort of like sitting there like, see, I knew. And it's almost like Spirit is giving you the code right now to write your whole moving forward reality. All right. It's like whatever you want is going to happen because you've been through some major shit in your life and you didn't crumble. You got hit like a tower, man, but only like your time got mixed up. Time was stolen from you, all sorts of things. However, Spirit is like, you're going to be getting paid back in spades. All right. The world is literally on the way. Okay. Something about rabbits. Rabbits might be specific, might mean something to you. Also, it's giving you love to look at the moon. Okay. And if you also look at these cards, okay, they're saying these are the tarots. Oops. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. They want a little ringing of the bell. Yes, they're saying these are the cards for this reading. They want me to get you a Stardust Seed Oracle card, but also before that, they want me to point out that, so see how this moon is faced this way and this moon is faced this way and they're balanced? You have done, and you see how the King of Pentacles is like balanced on his ball? You are so balanced and so like, Spirit is so proud of you, right? And how you're able to just like energetically alchemize and stay in your high frequency no matter what happens to you, that you are being fully rewarded. And also all this shit is going to come to light. Okay. And like I said, justice served. All right, let's get an oracle card. It's funny because this is actually the inkling that I did have when I was meditating earlier. It was like, man, somebody has done some shit behind your back and it's time for you to know. And guess what? Justice is going to be served, okay? Because we live in an energetic realm, all right? So whatever was done in the dark that was meant to hurt you and to take from you and to not make you be successful and whatever is going to be returned to you actually like a millionfold. So it's giving like you're going to be a millionaire, okay? I love that. Yeah, and it really, I mean, wow, cool, money, millions, whatever, but It's literally a millionaire in energy. Spirit is going to be upgrading your whole zone so immensely that it's giving you're going to be able to pick wherever you want to live in the world, okay? You're going to be able to see the fucking world, okay? You have wanted to see the world, and these towers have hindered you. And you are like this innocent being who wants love for everyone and wants to share with everyone and wants kindness and grace. And these MFers are literally like, take advantage of that and saw your kindness for weakness. And Spirit is like, honey, you're going to get a new view of my golden girl, golden child. Okay, you are a golden child, a child of golden. You might even be autistic. I'm autistic. Oh, okay, so this is what they want to hear. Have you here? Ooh, surrender's peace. Okay, so this is going along with it because they love how you do surrender to the divine. You trust the divine no matter what. No matter, you know, you have an intuition of what happened, but you are also have surrendered to it. And like I said, your spirit team is like, yes, girl, live in peace, but we're going to take care of this. Okay. And you're going to be uplifted. You're going to be, because you're balanced, everybody's going to see how fucking cool you are. Basically, amazing things are coming for you. Okay. And let's just read this because it says, advice from your higher self. If you've drawn the surrender's peace card, your higher self is guiding you towards a state of release. Okay, cool. Because we are releasing this. They're like, you have released this. We're going to take care of it. And then when that is all released and out of your life, new things are coming. All right. It says, your higher self is guiding you towards the state of release. Perhaps there's something you're holding on to, a grudge, a fear, an expectation. That's what this was. That's creating turbulence in your spirit. Your soul advises you to let go, to trust the greater scheme of things, right? And it's what I said. You learned about who you are, you know, and it says, remember, sometimes not steering the ship and letting the currents guide you can lead to the most beautiful destinations, which is what you have done. This is like showing that you have embraced your serenity that comes with surrender, and you'll find that life unfolds in harmonious ways that you'd never imagined. Okay. So spirit is like, right? This is like the past, and like, you know this, you know what's happening, you know the sneaky shit, but now everyone else is going to know the sneaky shit. Okay. And spirit is like, yeah, you let that go, but we're not gonna, okay? We're going to make sure this shit is taken care of. And now what's going to happen because you have let go and we're taking care of the things, you're moving into like a peaceful state of bliss, recognition, community, balance. You're going to be able to travel the world, and basically your intuition has grown majorly through this because there was a lot of stifling of your intuition. People literally, what's that called? They gaslit you your whole life type vibe. Like, you'd be like, oh, it's giving like narcissistic abuse. It's giving like, and what even is a narcissist? A narcissist is a person who sees another person as an object or a tool to gain from. They don't see the humanity. They've lost their humanity, okay? What is an empath? A person who doesn't see the value in their self or whatever, and has like, well, an unhealed empath has like been pushed down so far that they just don't even think their life is worthy. Spirit is like, you are a reformed empath, if you will, which is more like a balanced empath, which is becoming someone who's centered in their heart of compassion. Now you know you can feel for people, but you don't have to feel with them, right? You don't have to take on their karma, because these narcissists used your frequency of love and light to literally unload their karma for like possibly 3 decades. Okay, I don't know how long this has been, but it's been a while, girl. And Spirit is like, the amazing thing you did during this is build your truth up, build your understanding up, build your heart up, build your capacity up. And now the tables are turning, okay? And they love that you surrendered, right? Surrender, the big surrender. The Surrender's Peace card whispers the profound wisdom of letting go and embracing life's myriad possibilities with open arms and a tranquil spirit. Okay, so it's also giving that you have had this cycle or whatever happening for so long, but you're also a little bit like, yes, I trust spirit. Yes, I'm going to let that go to get my own peace and everything. But also you're having a little bit of doubt when it comes to the future of what is coming in. And they're saying, open your mind up, because everything good that it can happen will happen. Like, My friend that I was watching the other day was talking about Murphy's Law. Funny thing, Murphy, the name Murphy, has a role in my family. But Murphy's Law is anything that can happen will happen, okay? But everything that can happen bad might happen, but everything that can happen good will happen. So it's like, which side are you going to be on, right? So they're saying surrender, let go of this, which you have, and now be open and in the frequency of reception and knowing that you are deserving of all of the gifts that are going to be poured upon you, and it is a lot. It says surrender, right? Surrender is often misconstrued as a sign of weakness or defeat. No. Yet, in spiritual context, it becomes an act of immense strength and peaceful resistance against the tumultuous storms of life. Facts. The act of surrendering is not about relinquishing control, but about understanding and acknowledging that the universal flow of life is a magnificent co-creator in our journey. So it's almost like, we don't want to be like, you know what? Say thank you to the people who gave you all of this to work with, because they have, through that BS, you have built yourself into being something so amazing, so unique, so beautiful, that your spirit team is like, the world has to see you, okay? The world has to see you. The world has to experience you. You have so much knowledge on board that the spirit wants you to share, okay? You are like a walking wisdom key, is what they said. A walking wisdom key. WWK, a W if you turn it as a 3. So 33K, that's a sign for me. I'm about to get 33,000 followers. Thank you, Spirit. That's amazing. Okay. And also for you, you're probably going to get $33,000. All right. And if you do, keep me in your mind. All right. I love you. Thank you for everything you've gone through. Gratitude for everything that is coming in for you. And in the here and now, remember to keep your frequency high. All right. Call back your power. Do your daily meditations. Do your daily protections. Send love and light to all beings. Spread joy. Spread the frequency that you want to be, right? And always remember that I am you and you are me, only at a different point, a different individuated node of the same grand awareness that is the consciousness ever expanding. So it's like, no one is good or bad, but these things felt bad. And also, when we are here, we make choices, right? And it's all about intentions. What is your intention behind a thing? My intention behind this is to help you grow, to help you learn, also to help feed my family, to help the world lift their frequency and realize that love, grace, peace, all of these things are a better choice than hate, violence, war, and picking a side and always aligning yourself as a divided lot, one side against the other. Like, no, we want to be connected. We want to realize that I am because of you, not in spite of you, okay? I am because of you, not in spite of you. Thank you, Spirit. Namaste. I love you.